Hello guys, how are we? So, this question comes up so much on my channel and on TikTok, so I thought to cover it now while I'm off. So I'm off today, but I've got a job on later. So yeah, I'm going to be off working on the PC in there. Now, this is a big one to be honest, because like I am a go-to day guy. I love working early mornings. I love working the day. Have the evening off, go to bed. That's my normal day in, day of life. Uber work. When I work Uber, I don't work as much as I used to now. Um, Mornings. So before COVID, mornings, 5 a.m. in the morning, work right through till 12, you're done on Uber before COVID. And obviously normal local taxis. You could do good 7, 8 hours, early morning, up until dinner, and you can get your 120 in, 100 in, easy. Now, not so much. Now, obviously, current taxis is generally quiet because it is February. It's still a very quiet month. January and February the worst. And also, there's a lot of current UK wide money problems. So everyone's opting for a bus. Everyone's opting for a lift, red scooter. You know what I mean? Just any other option than paying money for a taxi. So like a lot of my taxis now are taking them to a mile down the road to the train station to go 5 miles because it's cheaper. They save £3. That's how skin people are. But this is specifically, I don't think that's the correct term, specifically about mornings. Now, mornings, I think, was the biggest change since COVID. And even if it's busy now and there's no problems, I think mornings will still be quiet. But I think it's changing. So I speak to a lot of people as per usual, and I know a few people in offices. And I used to work in an office, worked in an office for 10 years, and I still speak to the lads now who work in that office. So generally, since COVID, working from home is a real thing. Now, before COVID, I'm talking like every morning you remember taking people to the office, taking people in suits to town, taking people to little side offices, taking people to work. You used to get up in the morning and literally for 4 or 5 hours you'd be taking people to work. Boom, every morning, house, work, house, job. Where you go, mate? Work. That's what it used to be before COVID. And now you barely take anyone to work of a morning. Maybe the odd one. And yeah, and it's purely because of this. So people call it the TWAT shift. I'm not going to say it. TWAT shift. They call it that because it's called Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Now, have you noticed, by the way, that Fridays are super quiet Friday mornings? Because a lot of people now in offices work flexi time. They can choose when they come in, as long as you come in for the minimum amount of time, or some officers don't go in at all. The lads I used to work with, they are still full time from home since COVID. So that's 20 people in a small office. Now, how many officers are still doing that now? Do you know what I mean? So that's just an example. That's a tiny little office, 20. Now, I know someone who works in town who is like in a big, massive office. And what happens, he can pick when he wants to go into the office and just like schedule to go in. So when he schedules to go in, you can see the available seats and go, oh, I'll go in today, whatever. And he said that like most Mondays and Tuesdays, there's like say 5, 6, 700 seats available to pick. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, you're scraping to get. There's like 10 left. Thingy. I phoned him today. Went, how many seats are left today? And he went 4 seats out of thousands and thousands of seats, right? But I went, how many's available tomorrow? We went like 700. So that's the dynamic of it. Now, this is just a small example of one office doing flexi time, one office doing 100% from home. Do you know what I mean? And there's some offices now are 100% from home, but they'll do 1 day a week or 1 day a month to all gather together and do like a little meeting. Do you know what I mean? But what I've heard off of multiple sources now is a lot of big companies. These have got all these big, massive, empty office buildings just sitting around doing nothing. And I think now companies are starting to bring the staff back in and trying to bring it back to normal. Especially like the big companies like the BTs and all them, Skies and all them. They're trying to get all their staff, trying to get them back in. Because they've got big, massive. You think about it, if you're a big, massive company, you need these buildings to offset profits and tax and VAT and all that jazz. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, yeah, people are at home. They're not doing as much as they do in the office when someone's watching you, do they? Do you know what I mean? I know people who have played the PS5 with, and he's just like moving the mouse while he's got his PS5 with him. You know what I mean? It happens, it happens. But yeah, a lot of companies now, slowly now, and there's a few lads I spoke to, he said, I think April now, which is a new tax year, April, they're starting to make sure there's a minimum time in the office, and they're also bringing in that they're selecting the days you come in. So it'll be like, Barry, you're now coming in Monday, Fridays, or whatever, whatever. So they've got an equal plane of people in the office. Because what the office people are saying now is like Monday and Friday, there's a ghost town in the office. There's like skeleton crew. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it is chocker, like too many. And it's because everybody wants that long weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, long weekend. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the main reason why that the taxis of a morning is so quiet. But that's another reason why I think it'll start slowly getting better. Now, I know there's so much negativity at the moment online about how quiet it is, guys. Now, this is an extra quiet period, but it is because everyone is skint. I know people, like, really, really skint watching the pennies. Do you know what I mean? And it's just purely because of the current climate. Like, insurances are flying up, gas and lecky's flying up, diesel's flying up, all your household bills are flying up, and all our wages are staying the same. Obviously, for taxi drivers, it's going down. But yeah, it's just a really bad climate, guys. And hopefully, as March for January, March, April, and all that come in, it start getting a bit busier. But yeah, that's the main reason. That's the main reason. I've been speaking past 2 months. I've been speaking every person when I speak to them of a morning. I've been speaking to them and go, "Oh, you work in an office? How's your office workout? Flexi time, you know what I mean? The TWAT shift. Yeah. Oh, I fully work from home. I'm just going to the shop to get some milk, go back home. Do you know what I mean? I'm in work all day, got to be online by 10, but see what happens. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of people aren't even leaving their houses. We used to take them to work. So that was probably the biggest, I reckon myself personally, the biggest change to the taxis since COVID is the morning people and the working from home. Massively, massively affected us. Do you know what I mean? Because even as well, if you think about it, 11, 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, people getting little taxis to nip the shops on the dinner or do you know what I mean? Like nip to go get some food or get a little food shop in before they get back to the office. Do you know what I mean? All that's gone because everyone's sat at home. Do you know what I mean? Getting all the Uber Eats delivered in. Do you know what I mean? So it's like dramatically changed the trade. And people are going, "No, it's the Wolverhampton drivers." I know it's not. Well, they've got a part of it, but it's not. The whole scope of thing is everyone's skint and everyone's working from home, so they're not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it, guys. I just thought to let you all know why it's very quiet of a morning. But I did, like I said, I did say, I've said it a few times on TikTok and stuff. Like the other morning, I went out last Friday. I went out at 5 in the morning, and my first job offer was 7:10. So like nearly 2 hours without a job offer. And then I had a busy hour and 20 minutes, and then gone. 9 o'clock, I'm gone. So that full morning from like 10 till 12, I had about hour and 15 minute busy, hour and 20 minute busy, and the rest was just a ghost time. Do you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, if you go out on a Saturday night, it's still going to be ticking over, it's still going to be busy. Do you know what I mean? The demand's there for social, just the demand's not really there for like day in, day out. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little cheeky video. I'm going to get on the PC now. We'll do some work on DM airport transfers. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's like a UK-wide awesome airport transfer company that also does arenas and football events. And, you know, you come to watch Anfield, you know what I mean? DM airport transfers, come pick me up. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. DM airport transfers, don't forget that. I don't think I mentioned that, actually. DM airport transfers.co.uk. I'm gonna do a jingle. DM airport transfers.co.uk. If you need a ride and you don't want to hide, then call DM airport. I was never a poet. Listen, guys, thank you very much for watching. As per usual, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok, and don't forget to book a flipping airport transfer with DM Airport Transfers. Thank you.